Ladies and gentlemen, here to talk WWE Raw. In particular, it will be Becky Lynch versus Natalya, but was Natalya the right choice? It will be those two at Summerslam. I'm about to hop into it. I will be discussing all of the top moments from WWE Raw on the podcast. I'm going to try to drop it this Thursday. I've been busy. We're going to see about that, but all of the moments, Bray Wyatt, him coming back, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Again, I'm going to be talking about that on the podcast this Thursday, so stay tuned. But today we're going to talk about the women. It is, as I said, Becky Lynch versus Natalya. And I got to say that, man, that match was rough. Man, you had the crowd chanting, "This is awful." And I got to say that I do not like that chant, because I think it's very disrespectful toward the performance in the ring that's putting their bodies on the line for our entertainment. I didn't like that. But the match itself was so long. I don't know who laid out that match, over a 20-something minute match, and it was so slow. Headlocks galore. The crowd was restless. We had that Nikki Cross promo, and it was like in the middle of the match, and it was like, man, what is going on here? So the way I look at it, man, okay, here it is. We had these ladies in the ring, and you talk about the quote-unquote right choice. You had Natalya, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, and Carmella. Neither lady is all that particularly interesting, and I'll tell you the reason why. They're not that interesting because they have not been built up whatsoever. Pretty much 3 of the 4 ladies have pretty much been in catering on Monday Night Raw, and you have Alexa Bliss, who was fighting for a title on another brand in a match to which you knew she was not gonna win. So neither of the ladies have been interesting, and there was not really a right choice. I think of the 4, Naomi would have been the most interesting choice, but even then you have somebody there that hasn't been built up, that's not, I don't want to say Naomi wouldn't be ready for the moment, because she would be, but when it comes to her storyline wise, it's no interest there when it pertains to a SummerSlam match versus Becky Lynch. So was Natalya the right choice? No, I would have went with Naomi, but overall, neither lady has been built up, and that is totally on WWE, not of the lady's fault. And I look at SummerSlam, man, and we got Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Yeah, it's gonna be in Canada, so the crowd's gonna be behind Natalya. That should be interesting. But I'm not interested in that, man. Like, who cares about that? Of course, we're gonna get a good crowd reaction because Becky Lynch's there, Natalya's there, it's her hometown. But no, neither lady. Natalya is not interested. I'm not interested in this match, and I wish they would do a better job for the ladies. I see so many people focusing on what the crowd did and what the crowd chanted about. Sure, we can get on the crowd for that. I did myself, but let's keep the real focus on WWE creative and on how they are screwing these ladies left and right, man. This is not good booking in my estimation, not a good way to build up your division. So let me know your thoughts on Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Are you interested in it at all? Let me know all of your thoughts, whether that's in the YouTube comments or on Twitter at 2SweetPod. That's the number 2 Sweet POD, or at OMG Corey B.